Hey guys, it's Sir here, and today we'll be playing a new game called Investigation, You Will Be Deceived. It's this really cool game wherein basically you play as an investigator and you interrogate people, and once you interrogate them, you have to like make them confess up to their crimes and all that. And I've only played the first story, and let's get right into it. So to give you what happened in the first story, since a lot happened and I guess I didn't really play through it. So in the first investigation, we investigated Mr. Daryl Peterson and Jeremy, basically Mr. Cox, Mr. Munch Cox. I know it's a penis joke. It's, mature developers, right? So Cox and Peterson were basically being investigated for murder, and basically Cox was a burglar that robbed the house of the Petersons. Mr. Peterson's wife was dead, but apparently it was Mr. Peterson that killed his wife because Mr. Peterson was jealous of how his wife was making a lot of money and all that. And then through Mr. Peterson, since I built rapport with him, we discovered that there's a liberation front. It's basically a rebellious group that want to act as vigilantes and basically take justice into their own hands. That's how we got Mr. Peterson to give up, since he does believe in justice based on what he's saying. So he found this liberation front through online forums and all that, and then that's it. So we got him to confess, and basically our Chief Anderson of the police assigned us to task a group that will focus on finding this liberation front, I assume, and he gave us his best men and all that. And that's where I left off last time in the game, and now I'm gonna record it. So hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and comment and subscribe if you aren't already, and stay tuned for more episodes. Here we go. Let's continue the game then. So we're here now, and I have to. Chief Anderson told me to make, I guess, a release paper for the press, for the public, so we can choose different options. Okay, let's read it first. The investigation involving the murder of Heather Peterson was concluded today, which resulted in the arrest of Daryl Peterson, 41, and Jerry Cox, 26. All evidence pertaining to the case has been directed to the relevant authorities with the full cooperation and counsel of the STPD prosecutor counselor. The criminals have been incarcerated. They will be treated following judicial procedure. I don't think it's good to call people criminals outright, I'd say. I'm not sure. I think I read that I'm not completely sure. I must stick with the criminals have been incarcerated, or they will be treated following judicial procedure. I'd prefer this because it shows that we're like law-abiding citizens, or police, since I'm a police. And their cases will be taken to criminal court. See, so they're not convicted yet. They're just gonna be taken to court. Daryl Peterson, not initially a suspect. I mean, he was initially a suspect because after his wife was murdered, he was eerily calm about it. So that's why people thought that, oh, maybe he's up to something. The main suspect, he wasn't really the main suspect either. I said the victim's husband. Yeah, Daryl Peterson, the victim's husband. Is there any more? No. Daryl Peterson, the victim's husband, confessed to the murder during questioning. Although he initially attempted to hide his involvement by staging a violent robbery, evidence found that at the scene contradicted parts of his description of the event. The police will be advancing charges of manslaughter. I don't think it's manslaughter, because he was pissed at his wife, like he hated her. So it kind of seems like premeditated. So that's murder, yeah. I don't know what the difference between first degree, second degree, and third degree are, but I guess that's a better option. Due to the confession, the manslaughter charges against Jerry Cox have been dropped, and he will only face prosecution for breaking and entering and theft. His involvement in creating the circumstances for the murder to happen will be investigated further. No, you can't blame him. He robbed the place. So basically what he did was, the lights were off, the lights were off, so he went in, then he heard people arguing, so he took the first stuff he had and then got out of there, and all he stole was the wife's bonsai trees, apparently. Evidence suggests he had no violent intent and no connection to the murder. Yeah, because Jerry Cox also, despite having a criminal record, he had numerous criminal records in the past. He didn't really involve in violence. He doesn't even have a gun. Okay, that's it. So I guess we choose evidence suggests he had no violent intent and no connection to the murder. So that's it. Come in for a second. I've been reviewing your interrogation tapes. Care to explain why there are gaps on them? Okay, so basically there are gaps in them. You guys don't know about it. Let's pretend you're the public for now. Oh, I thought it'd be best not to record hitting the suspects. So I just out myself here. Like, hurting the suspects. Oh, I had some technical problems. I have no idea where there'd be any gaps. I'd say I'm chill about this. I'd say, oh, I thought it'd best not to record hurting the suspects. But you never admit to doing something wrong. So I'd say I have no idea where there'd be any gaps. But in the future, make sure that the recorders are working throughout. Any accusations they make about being hurt become more credible when there are gaps in the recording. Be dead careful about that. Thanks, Chief. That's all. Pick an old memory. Oh, so it says old memory, but apparently these things are like skills. See, speed demon. You have more time to interrogate but cannot access files during or before interrogations, so I can't like read their file and all that. Profiler, reading reactions and emotional states is a science. You have an exact evaluation in numbers of how fearful and empathetic the subjects are. People's dilated satisfaction. Intimidating presence, you have mastered the use of threats and silence to cow your subjects. A dog that barks is a dog insufficiently boiled. This is fucked up saying. What do you mean, Chinese? What the fuck does this mean? Does this mean you like boil dogs so they don't bark? I guess so. Fuck you guys. I'm not racist. It's a joke, but fuck you guys for having a saying like this. Fuck whoever said that, not just the Chinese. Not the Chinese in general, I mean. I'm digging myself into a hole. Known pacifists. You always follow procedure and are known for it. Subjects have more empathy towards you, but you have trouble frightening them and cannot use enhanced interrogation. So this enhanced interrogation thing, that's actually the beating them up. You can actually beat them up. We do this by the book or else we're no different from them. I don't really like that. And then last, scholar of ideology. You have keenly studied extremist ideology and may use that knowledge when talking to people with radical convictions. So I guess this pertains to the liberation front. In the end, we will strike back against ourselves. I say I like the files, but I hate reading. I think this is more my style, but Profiler seems really good. But I think it's hard. I can probably pick more, right? Or maybe this is like the level 1, so I won't be able to pick them again. So I can choose to be an impromptu interrogator, an analytic interrogator, a bad cop, a good cop, and a scholar, I guess. I'd say it's hard. I guess pupils dilated satisfaction. Fuck it, we'll do live. Profiler is really useful, but time is really useful too. We'll put the profiler. Wait, I can still remove it. Can I just word one? Oh no, I can't. Can I remove it? Oh, speed demon, I'd say. Time is good. Yeah, I don't need your background. This Liberation Front business got you out of Peterson. That you got out of Peterson, it seems to be pretty serious stuff. They've been claiming more and more hits and seem to be behind things like assaults on politicians. So they're really like an anarchy type of thing. They appear to be expanding their operation, chiefly in our city. So I've talked it over with the powers that be, and we've decided that you're the best person for the job. So this is the thing that I told you guys. You'll be heading up a small unit to combat this, guys. We are pulling some of the best people from other departments to work with you. Not gonna lie, this unit will mean all eyes will be on you. Try and keep everyone happy. But most importantly, stop these bastards. Rest up. See you tomorrow. Yes, Chief. So this is literally where I left off. Congratulations on your new assignment, Detective. Let me introduce you to some of the people you'll be working with. I thought he was telling me to sleep, or is it the next day already? Did I even sleep? This is Tab Thompson, Analyst Extraordinaire. So we have an analyst. I look forward to addressing the threat of the Liberation Front with you, Detective. Thank you, Tab. And this is Jennifer Reyes, Organized Crimes Department's best. So she's like really good at mafia, I'd say. Delighted, Detective. Mordecai Fisher, who we pulled from Homicide, will also be helping you out in the field. I think I'm Mordecai. Yeah, I'm Mordecai. Shall we head out and talk some shop over at Hannigan's? The meeting room is not being used. Hannigan's, meeting room, or to our desk? I want a drink. Hannigan's sounds great. We've got some live action, boss. Morty's out there with some badges. No. She's like a boss bitch, right? Morty's out there with some badges grabbing our 3 suspects for who that Hornbunny might be. I do hope Mr. Fisher practices restraint. I know him to be rather abrasive when bringing in people. He seems like he has a stick up his ass. He's a guy, right? It's black and white. I can't really see clearly. I can make it brighter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you guys might not be able to see anything. Or is it too bright? I think it's too bright. She has a lip ring, or is that just a shadow? The art of this game is really cool. If you guys can see, it seems like they're just like pencil sketches, and then they're animated, obviously, so they like flip back and forth. I'm sure Morty means well. Well, the terrorist among them deserves to be embraced. Procedures important. Terrorist deserve. So this is like, I'm pro him beating people up. This is no beating people up. This is, I'm pro him. I'd say I'm pro him. I'm sure Morty means well. I'm going to get the rooms ready. There's an update being pushed to the chat room software. Dawn, it seems that the Liberation Front have found out about a move. They triggered the reallocation of passwords for the chat room. So they were communicating through chat rooms, right? So apparently now they changed the password so we can't access them. It's just a matter of minutes before the current password becomes useless. We need to acquire a new one. ASAP. They're here. Get ready to interrogate him. Oh, it's my turn. Will you have the files? Oh, my braces hurt my mouth. So like last night I stabbed myself, my cheek with my own brace wire thing. Bring them in. Oh, so I don't have the file. There used to be files here. If you guys can see where my mouse is. There used to be like a file here that you read before bringing them in. So I don't have that now. I like this. Not really. I have no idea what the case is about now. How are you, Miss O'Donnell? I'm gonna try to build rapport with her. I have 3 people. Oh my god, the file thing is really important. Fine, I understand you have questions about the chat room. Yes, lever stakes, and I need your help with some fast answers, please. I'll do my best. That's good of you. What is the password to the special room? What special room? So the tip that was given to me is to immediately ask the red question, basically the accusation. So he has no idea. Diana O'Donnell seems confused. She's acting like she doesn't know anything. This one, he seems to be cocky. And he says he's very... So I guess they're like in different intensities. Okay. Let's talk about a pet care chat room. Yeah, sure. Do you have any pets? No, I don't. Why are you in the chat room? Oh, is it for your blog? Oh, she has a blogger. Oh my god. My god, with not having the file is really bad. Oh, I should have chosen that. You know what? But we're sticking with it. You know what? I've read your blog, yes, and you're very critical of our society, an attitude that could be Liberation Front friendly, you know? Yes, your blog, yes, it's very insightful, yeah. We're gonna build rapport with her, see? Thanks. What are you currently writing about? I've been giving it a lot of thought recently about how crazy the practice of dog breeding is. You're a journalist and you were observing this group. Notice anything particular? Have you ever been online? Peculiarity is... Oh, it's peculiar. The norm, but no, nothing worth mentioning. No, we're not gonna say people should really stop reading blogs and pick up books again. That's our job. So did anything catch your eye? I have some questions about the conversations there. How much time did you get? Did we make a stern expression? I read the heated debates there. I always get a good laugh out of how opinionated some people can be. So if you guys don't know, I thought opinionated just meant like having an opinion, but apparently opinionated is having an opinion and believing it to be true, like an absolute fact. How did you get in the chat room? Well, you know these things. A friend of a friend recommended it to me. Can we have your friend of a friend go here? How much time did you spend? Oh shit. What type of discussions? Oh, small dogs. Okay. So, Hornbunny 49 is the mentor of Daryl Peterson, who we arrested. So basically, when you join Liberation Front, each of you get assigned a mentor. Do you know Michael Lemon or Fred Ennis? I know many people, but not those two. Oh, she's popular. Let's talk to Michael Lemon then. How are you? Oh, I think we should beat him up. He's acting cocky. Cut the attitude, scuzzball. What do you think about the Liberation Front? Do you know Diana Donald? Maybe. Let's talk about the conversations. Do you have a pet of your own? Is that true? I do, so what? You did? What? No, I just made a habit of logging in. A pet is just an animal. I wouldn't actually say this, but darling, your simplicity is outstanding. There's a lot of reading in this game. How did you get in the chat room? I have a question about the nicknames. Do you know who Hornbunny 49? Seen them about but don't know them. What nickname did you use? I don't remember. So this is, we turn it off and then look me in the eye and say, Taser. The march from this will be visible for several days. Tell the wall. Maybe I should stop. Okay, we'll stop. What nickname did you use? It was some princess with dollar signs. What is the password? Okay. Look at him, he's so scared. Oh, he's calm again. How are you? Let's talk about chat room nicknames. Do you know Hornbunny 49? Some guy, he tried to hit on me online. What nickname did you use? Mistress Meow. So Diana is Mistress Meow. He's Princess. We don't know who the other guy is. You know Princess with dollar signs? Seen about him but never spoke with him. So your nickname is Mistress Meow. Yeah, that's a cute nickname. Let's ask him if he know about it. If he knows Mistress Meow. Okay, she doesn't talk much, so she might not be a part of it. Don't know anything about special room. I think we need team to open up. How are you? Excuse my colleagues if they rush you here. The time is of the essence. Let's talk about pet care chat room. I'm fine. Do you have any pets? Muggy, my cat. Oh, that's nice. It must be nice having a pet to give you comfort during those lonely moments. I'm not lonely. You just can't rely on humans the same way, you know. So you have a cat, you say? Yeah. I have some questions about the nicknames. Do you know who Hornbunny 49? No. Never seen. Oh, so he has never seen him. Come on, Fred. You can trust me. Are you Hornbunny 49? No, of course not. So he's probably Hornbunny 49. Do you know Mistress Meow? I might have, yes. I think it's her. Approach her. What nickname did you use? Cat Lover 5. I'm not too sure about that. You know Princess? Yes, a posh gal. Innate beauty of curly fur. Gave good tips though. So you claim you don't know who 49. You admitted you were hitting Mistress Meow, and she said it was Hornbunny doing that. Add those two together? Shit, okay, fine, it's me. So what? I did nothing wrong. Why weren't you upfront about your ID? We know you have access to the special chat room. Yes, I do. So what? It's just a private chat room. There are millions like it out there. So you admit you're a part. Yes, I do. So what? It's just a private chat room. There are millions like it out there. Let's talk more about this special chat room. I think we should calm him down a bit first. You're 49? The same age as my father. You say so. So, that is where 49? So it's an auto-generate. So you used to be an Oak Scout? Yes, I was actually. What do you think about the Liberation Front? I see their points. The world really isn't what it should be. The world... This is so brutal. We had in here left with broken legs. The world could probably do with a big change. Do you think the Liberation Front is willing to take violent action? I don't know, but sometimes you gotta take desperate measures, you know? Again, do you think... No, we don't ask him that again. Let's talk more. Is the special room a meeting place? Well, yes. Front people meet there. Doesn't mean it's something legal though. Why the need for such privacy? Sometimes you just need a safe space to vent your ideas. It makes sense. Who else has access? Friends of mine. Animal lovers. No one you would know though. Is Mistress Sia? No. So I think she's an actual thing. Is Princess part of it? Princess not that you know. Was Daryl Peterson? Okay. I don't think anyone in the room. No. So we go back to her. Can we make her leave? You have a tattoo of a rabbit. I have a lot of tattoos on you. No connection. Are you certain? No connection, no. So how are you? We have 3 minutes left. Do you know Cat Lover 5 in the chat room? Nope, in the chat room I never saw anyone with that hand up. He's so scared of me. Let's talk about something else. What's the password? I do not have a legal obligation. Why is the need for such privacy? I don't anything. Hey, we're all special in our own way, you know. Yo, I'm sorry, chill, man. Let's talk about. I have a question about some. How did you get in there then? I stumbled upon it while looking for advice. How much time did you usually spend in chat? Do you know Diana O'Donnell? No. Let's talk more. I think we should beat him up. We barely have any time. Time to beat him up. What is the password? Fred, the front will hurt innocent people. They're pets too. You're a good guy. You better tell me, Fred, or make sure you and everything you love suffer the rest of my days. Yeah, he's scared now. No, please, it's just I'll give you the password. Just let me go. Report the findings. Welcome. Oh my god. Hornbunny 49. In response to the emergence of terrorist organization that identifies itself as the Liberation Front, the recent upsurge in terrorist activity. I'd say the recent upsurge in terrorist activity. We don't name them so they don't get the publicity that they want. The STPD assembled the peace and stability, retribution and justice, truth and order, peace and stability. I like that. It sounds like cyberpunk thing. Peace and Stability Special Unit in order to counter this threat. An intelligence gathering operation of the respective unit has led to the interview and eventual arrest of Fred Ennis, a confessed sympathizer, a suspected collaborator. I'd say a suspected collaborator of a terrorist cell. Two other suspects have been interviewed as part of the same investigation, but they have been released having proven their innocence. Due to a lack of evidence against them. Along with his confession, Fred in his interview also yielded relevant information regarding the terrorist organization, the password to a secure chat room used by... No, we're not gonna out that. Relevant information regarding the terrorist organization. That's way better. The officers in charge of the investigation are hopeful that this information will be useful in preventing future terrorist attacks. Hey boss, wanted to talk to you about the interview tapes real quick. There's a gap in one of them. At least one of the subjects is not only telling their lawyer but also the media that you roughed them up during that pause. They might even press charges. Look, you're running the show here. I just want you to stay aware that even if it's their word against yours, there could be consequences if this keeps repeating. Authorities might be pressured to fire you. People might start targeting you as a bad guy if you're too smart. Remain the good guys. Jennifer, look, I'm going to do my absolute best to save people. If that means my job or looking bad, so be it. Understood, I'll get her. Look at her face, she looks so confused. Like, what the fuck you mean? Great job, Linder boss. Now that we're logged in, even for a second, we can analyze what they've been talking. At the first glance, they seem to be using code words. I can set up a smart algorithm that can detect possible meanings from the contextual usage of words. Or we could simply try to figure it out directly. I say do both. This will mean that both of us will be busy working on this, so we may have a hard time responding to other issues that pop up. Look at her face, she looks so discontent. Do both anyway, I'd say. It's important that we crack the code, because that's like the whole thing. As part of leading your team, you'll have to manage a budget and assign missions. Oh, for budgeting, you'll get, I think, $2,000 with each budget round. You can influence your available funds in many ways, and any sums unspent are saved for the next budget round. You can assign available agents to missions on top of their core investigation work for their team. How well they'll do is determined by how motivated they are, how much task fits their background and expertise. I've ordered you an outsourced HR report. It's on me. It should tell you how well the agents might do on missions. If you don't buy yourself expanded HR reports in the future, you won't know what their likelihood of success will be. Maintaining all facets of the image of your team is key. You need approval or else you'll lose the team. Buying expanded PR reports can help you understand what's causing shifts in your image. All set. That sounds like a lot. How do I know what the consequences of each choice? Yeah. No shit. It's like real life. It's your job to evaluate what the consequences and risks of each action and option might be. Use your reason, use trial and error. But this isn't police academy. Things are not transparent and don't have fixed and easily predictable effects. You think I had any idea hitting on that redhead back in college would mean I now have to go to marriage counseling? Oh my god. I had no idea. That's what real life's like. Good luck. Comprehensive evaluation of the agents, giving us an exact assessment of their morale, their compatibility. I have 2,000. I think we need team building. And then I want peer assistance since I look bad. Oh, that's cool. This game is cool. There's so much shit on it. So this is me. Work with the DA. Buy the book. Help other departments. Pet products. Oh, and then they have a rate of success. Oh, she has 100%. Yeah, have them pay damages, I'd say. Oh, I can make them go home. Jennifer's really good at everything. I think since she's like the organized crime girl, she should use her available remaining time to keep an eye on the chat room. Oh, and then you can see this. 70. I have the most success with pursuit chat room advertisers. I guess I'm gonna do that. And then he sucks at a lot of things, so I'm just gonna have him do everything by the book. I'm just gonna make him ask for more budget. We've got a reporter in. I'm gonna ask you to try and answer a few of his questions. This is Eddie Walker from the Heraldic. Greetings, officer. Are you ready to get started? I'll leave you to it. Let's make it snappy. I have a lot of things to do. So first things first, how does it feel to be assigned to lead such an important task force? I think I need a good image. It's an immense responsibility, but we'll put in the effort every day and every night to stop these bastards. It's a police responsibility to make the city safe again. We got the best people, we'll deliver. I personally don't like the police, but this seems like a good answer. What sort of boss are you to your team? I give detailed instruction and try a sense of discipline. I make sure they're followed to the letter. Nah, I delegate a lot. I have a great team and they can be trusted to make good decisions. I bet it's that. Are you and your team prepared enough to take on this duty? Yes, experienced officers like Jennifer, so I could praise either one of them or just say we all do it. I say we all do it. I say Jennifer because Jennifer's like not sure of me. You're facing a threat that seems to have significant resources. Can you keep up with them, logistically speaking? These people, they don't need to follow the rules while we do. Hopefully the red tape won't cost lives. No. That's like saying that people die. The police department is committed to seeing safety restored. Yes, we believe we can. Such organizations try to create appearance of wielding more power than they really have. We'll get them. I say the police department is committed to seeing safety restored. What comes first? Disarming the pawns or getting the leaders? The leaders first, obviously. I'm afraid I can't share such strategic procedural activities. Oh shit, should I be thinking of that? I guess I need to find a leader, that's what I'm saying. There are rumors of roughness, police brutality, cases of abuse coming from your task force ranks. Comments? It's nonsense. All of our actions were proportional. There were instances of excess. I'll do my best to see the parties responsible answer for what they did. But it's just a rumor. No comment. No comment. Look at his face. God, there's even like lines. Oh, he's moving his face. Can he touch you? No, can't. Your office hasn't employed intimidation tactics? Hasn't placed fast and loose with civil rights? No comment. I'm not gonna lie. This Liberation Front, what do they want? I want to give them as little airtime as possible. It's what they want. Yeah, I don't want to give them airtime. How can people at home help the task force? Be vigilant and safe. Be alert and report suspicious. Yeah. What time frame are we looking at? When we'll be rid of this threat? We can't share any timeline details. The point to our first action is first to make the people safe. Yeah. Let's make the people safe first. He looks so smug. things are not looking good. We are receiving actual complaints. Get your act together. Spurred on by the front. Who knows what these people might end up doing? That's all. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They don't like me. The press don't like me. Authorities are like 50-50 with me. What's this? Oh, it's my book thing. How I wasn't cool enough to change the world. So they want... I think we should interview her. I don't want to read it. Continue. So that's all for this episode. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so be sure to leave a like and comment down for any suggestions on how it might play better or any thoughts that you might have during the video. And I'll see you again next time, so be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can stay tuned for my next video. Bye!